You said you slept with a dude out of spite because he called you a whore?
Yep, that word that I...
A, she was a whore.
I can't argue
B,
it anymore.
she was a whore.
Do you think you're a whore?
Well, now technically, by definition, I have done that. I see it as a profession. I feel like it can only be used in a professional context.
Okay.
Outside of that, you know, it's a little offensive. I would say, I mean, yeah, I guess I am. But basically what happened was when everything was going on with my open relationship, which ended up only being open by one end, is I'm Jewish and I was at Chabad, a very holy place, and I was having a conversation with my friends.
What? Sorry, keep going.
About, you know, the relationship drama, and then one of my friends there called me a whore, which I was very surprised by, especially considering the fact that Chabad is like very orthodox. And so then about a year later, I matched with him on Tinder because like every time I see someone I know, I like to swipe right because I think it's funny. And he hit me up and like wanted to hang out, and I was like, I don't know if this man's trying to sleep with me or what. And I went over there and he was like talking to me like all flirty, which was really confusing me. And you know, I could not stop laughing. I was like, this is so weird. But you know, one thing led to a next, and yeah, it was funny because he was like, went to put on a condom, and I laughed, and then he's like, why are you laughing? And I was like, no reason. And then afterwards, when he went to take it off, I started laughing really hard. And I was like, because I was just talking to my sister about how I should be using those. And he kind of freaked out. And then I proceeded to tell him a bunch of, you know, horror stories, like me shitting in a guy's bed.
Oh, you've told that story too many times. Stop telling that story.
Yeah, can we not talk about that? Wait.
Well, no, but...
So, hold on. Let me ask a couple clarifying questions here.
Yes.
The guy, okay, he called you a hua, and then you were determined because he called you that, it was like you wanted to spite fuck him. You wanted to sleep with him out of revenge.
Yes.
And you did.
Yes.
And then when he, why did you laugh when he wanted to wear a condom?
Oh,
because you're like...
Because it was just funny because that same day I was talking to my sister about how like,
much you raw dog?
Yes. And how like that's something I should be using. I was like, this is great.
Were you on birth control?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So I was just like, oh, this makes the revenge even greater. I thought it was hilarious. Like he got kind of, I could tell, very uncomfortable and was kind of trying to push me out the door. I don't know. I thought it was really good revenge. I thought it was funny.
You said the evil plan went so well that he kicked me out of his house. What was the evil plan?
Showing him a whore. He called me a whore. I was like, fine. You want to sleep with a whore? I'll show you a whore. And it freaked him out.
So your idea of getting revenge was letting him hit?
I'll show you a whore.
Yeah.
And then he kicked you out of his house.
Yes. I thought, I mean, it was...
Wait,
it was all I
so,
wanted.
but your revenge was making him come? That's revenge to you? Is that a W? Is that the W?
No, my thing is like, you don't just call a woman a whore and then want to turn around and sleep with them.
Oh, so you were like trying to prove him he's a hypocrite because he called me a whore. You do realize that men will fuck whores?
Yeah, I've learned that now.
But so what was did you actually, that was the revenge? You wanted to sleep with him out of spite because he called you a whore.
Yes, I thought it was hilarious, especially because like I even brought it up to him and he was like, no, like I'd never call a woman that, all this stuff, and like blah, 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 because he's like one of those kinds of guys.
So he called you a whore, and then just this light bulb over your head came up and you're like, I want to fuck this guy.
Well, I didn't really want to necessarily fuck him at the
slept
time,
with a
but
man,
it worked out that way, and I was like, this is great revenge.
You
I thought
is
it
that
was
a
funny.
W? Is that a W for a woman to fuck a guy she does not like? That sounds like kind of an L.
Well,
That's
it was
kind
out of
of an
revenge.
L.
It felt like a win to me.
Did he come?
You said before that like women
it's
can have
hilarious.
sex with like anyone they want.
Yeah.
So why would you have sex with him?
Also, now I know some weird kinky shit about him too. So it's like I got dirt.
What?
Okay.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm a little speechless. Okay.
Where? Oh.
Can only, like, I feel like it's only men that can spite fuck. I don't think women can spite fuck because if, like, you spite fuck us, like, still hit though. Like, it's still a W.
I mean, no, that's not true. It's like
You showed him. How did you show it? Did you give him herpes? Is that what?
No.
I could, maybe that. Do you have?
No, I am a
Do you have-
clean individual, sir. Do not.
Well, I'm
Was
just,
he like, you're a whore, I don't fuck whores? Is that why it was revenge?
Yeah, that's
Because
just
he
kind
was
of his
saying he doesn't
there's
fuck
no way
whores, and
there's
then
no way he said that.
I don't know,
It's
I
like
was
not
just
that he
the
said
idea,
that, but it's
yeah.
like the whole, like, that's just his personality. Like, that's the kind of guy that he is. It's like, that's the same thing. It's like, I don't know, like when I got out of my 7-month relationship, I then also turned around and slept with a bunch of people because I knew that was the last thing he wanted. Like, that's also kind of the same thing, right? A little revenge
It's a little
fuck.
bigger of a revenge.
Is that really a W to like?
No.
Is that a W to just go and fuck a bunch of dudes who you don't care about and they don't care about you to get back at your ex-boyfriend?
No, that's what
that
I'm
really a
learning
W?
with age. That's what I'm talking about. New mindset. Going places.
Okay.
Bettering ourselves.
Wait, it's okay. Did you like fuck him really well? The guy who called you a whore? Bro, that's a W for the guy. How is that revenge?
You're
Like
right.
you'll never get this hoe or pussy again.
I thought it was
Look how-
hilarious. I mean, yeah, that too. Also, it's really crazy.
Did you S his D?
SSD?
Did you S his D?
What does that mean?
Did you S his D?
Blowy in the holy.
Oh, I don't remember.
Were you drunk?
No,
Were you high?
no.
How do you not remember if you S'd his D?
Because, like, sometimes you...
There was P in the V. It sounds like there was P in the V.
Yeah,
She's
There was V on the P.
it's just... Yeah, I don't know. If you fuck, like, you don't necessarily have to remember every time you fuck.
So you're telling, okay,
I did not fuck him again, though. If that's what you
you
mean.
wanted to sleep with him out of spite.
Yes.
You hooked up with him really quick, and then your evil plan went so well that he kicked you out of his house.
Yes.
Doesn't that kind of sound like a W for the dude? Like-
I thought it was funny. I mean, I guess it did come around and bite me in the ass.
You thought it was funny.
Because...
Is sex like a funny thing to you? Is it
Yes.
just like such a casual, it's just like a handshake?
Yeah.
Have you totally detached intimacy from sex?
Yes.
That's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not going to deny that.
Do you want to get married one day?
Yeah, that's also why.
Do you want to have
I don't
kids?
know.
Do you wanna have
No,
kids?
I have
No
a
kids?
cat. If I have a child, it will take attention away from my cat. No, I won't do that. I don't know. I probably won't get married, but that's okay. I'm perfectly content with that.
Have you ever spite fucked any other guys? Like, I hate this guy so much. Like, it's like you've been squinting at me a lot. Like, do you kind of want to spite fuck me
No.
a little bit?
No.
I've pissed you off beyond the point of no return, kind of like a guy's climax. It's beyond the point of no return. I've said too many, not because I'm like, you could be like, Brian, let me go S your D right now and I'd turn you down.
Yeah, because I'm a 5 out of 10.
No, just like your past disqualifies you from even anything sexual, but
Well, yeah, that's also why I probably won't get married.
based.
Did you just say piss?
Based. I said based.
What does that mean?
Never mind.
At least you know.
Failed society.
At least you're taking that into account.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
No.
What's wrong with you?
Too many things.
What is wrong
Too many things.
Are you okay? Holy. Okay.
Yeah.